Can we admit or we waiting on? Yes? Okay. I'm admitting Zoom now. Waiting on Facebook. There we go. Stacy.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Grand Rising. Grand Rising to everyone in Facebook. Grand Rising to everyone in Zoom.
Peace and blessings, Stacy and family. Love y'all.
Hello, beautiful Teresa. ¿Cómo estás?
Good morning.
Good morning, Sister J. How you doing today?
I'm great.
Peace and blessings, Stacy.
Peace and blessings. I see an A. I know who that A. That is Sister Abimbola.
That's right. I'm blessed. Thank you.
Great. Great.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Good
Adam.
morning, King Adam. How are you?
I'm good. Yogisha, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm so much better now that I see you all.
Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Veronica.
I hope everyone is doing well this morning.
Good morning. It's so good to see you all in the Zoom space. As you all are entering, you can get some water. You can get a pen or paper today. We will still, of course, be doing movement, but it'll be good to take some notes for whatever it is that, oh, wow, loud horns in the back, for what people, what you all will be creating. So you can grab pen and paper or a journal somewhere where you like to keep your good notes instead of just on the back of an envelope. Imani, you have to come and I have to see your beautiful smile. It's going to make my whole week. So I'm so looking forward to that.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, beloved?
Hi, how are you? Good. This is Noni. Hello.
This is Noni. Hi, Noni.
Hi.
I was going to say that didn't look like Imani's teeth, but I heard a nice big hello. Don't worry. I'm sure I'm going to see Imani's lovely smile too. Wait, her smile too. And Nori, you have a beautiful smile as well. Good morning, doggy. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Can't hear you, Stace.
Yep. Grand Rising, everyone. How are you this morning? I'm going to move you a little bit. How are we doing today, everyone? Good. How is everybody feeling? How we're doing today? Today, we will actually be, okay, I look really big. I'm used to this this view. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I can see. So how is everyone feeling today, doing today? I'm going to back that thing up. Back that thing up. Maybe we should get started with some movement with that song on. Yes. So how's everyone feeling today? Today is day 418. Can you believe that? Day 418? Like, I remember when it was day 48. Like, oh, it's day 48 today, or wake up everybody. But actually being day 418, it's like, wow. We have been in this community for 418 days. Everybody make some noise for that. Woo! Yes. So as we are today, we are all about, well, our title for today is Release, Renew, and Reinvent. So releasing, renewing, and reinventing whatever, I'm going to say anything. So anything that matters to you, it could be anything that matters to you in your life, what that looks like with releasing, renewing, and reinventing. And when I thought of it, I specifically thought of relationships, but of course, this can work in any area of your life. So I will, before I have anybody come into the chat, like to have that, I'm actually going to have it where we go in the opposite direction. So instead of like putting in what we're releasing, we will do something a little bit different this morning. So first off, what we're going to do is, does everybody have some water? I don't like silver, this one in the front. So does everybody have some water? If you have water, great. If you have notebooks, grab a pen, a paper. Hello, Facebook family, grab some water, grab your pens or your paper so that you're in this the space and you are able to have something to write with. But before we do that, I'm going to start off with some yoga. We're going to start off with some movement. So even if that wasn't in the description, if you have Yogisha, you're going to have some yoga somewhere, okay? And it's a little hot. So I'm just going to crack my window. There we go. This is real life, right? So this is live TV. My producers didn't open the window this morning. Okay, so everyone who is with me, and I'm going to make my screen bigger because I get to see all of your beautiful faces from my other space. Everyone who's with me this morning. So who's here in the space? You can actually, so we can't see my, can't really see my feet. That should be okay. Okay, so here we are, everyone. We can start sitting down. So as we sit down and have our feet nice and flat on the floor, we're going to just bring in some breathing and some centering. Okay, so whatever you came in with this morning, anything that may have transpired from you from last night till this morning, if there's anything in the space, then I'm just inviting you all to just release, just take a nice deep breath, and we're going to just move and shift some of that out of the way so that this way we are clear and present to actually to be here. So you can sit and have your feet flat on the floor with a nice tall spine. Imagine the crown of your head floating up towards the sky like a big balloon, like it's just floating up. The spine is nice and tall. Feet are firm on the floor. And just gently close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Open up the mouth, side out. Deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, release. Just doing a weather check for yourself, like actually stopping to ask yourself, what is my weather for today? So you can actually ask yourself, what's going on with me today? It doesn't have to be like a long, I was gonna say a receipt, but think of something that you're just how your weather would be today. Are you cloudy? Are you raining? Is there a tropical storm? Is it sunny, bright, a chance of rain, whatever that is? And just checking in with yourself, not to judge yourself, just to check it out to see where you're at. And wherever you are at is fine. Great. So everyone just inhale your palms up. Nice and big. Inhale, palms up. And exhale, press away. Beautiful. And again, inhale up. Exhale, press away. And again, inhale up. As you inhale up, think of what you're bringing into your day, your mind, your body, your spirit. Peace, love. Exhale and press away anything the opposite of that. Confusion, hatred, let that go. Doesn't serve you. And again, inhale up. You're going to inhale some abundance, not some, abundance. Manifestation. Bring that into your mind, body, and spirit. Exhale, press away any thoughts of lack, any I can't have, that's not for me. Let that go. Bring your two fists right in front of you and rotate the wrists. So rotate the wrists. And then the other way. Okay. And shake that out. Shake it out. All right, so this time, inhale your left arm up nice and tall. So we're gonna inhale the arm up and drop the inner elbow over the top of the head. Take your right hand and press behind the left. And then just lean over to your right. Keep those feet nice and firm into the earth. And then come back center and release. And opposite side, right arm up nice and tall. There we go. Keep those arms nice and straight, like $100 bills are dropping out the sky. Inner elbow drops over the top of the head. Take your left hand, lean over to your left. Sits bones into the chair. Don't fall over. I can't help you. Come back center. Anybody who's in the bed, make sure you're still doing this with us, even if you can't envision it. See it in your mind's eye as you release. Press the hands away. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. And if you're not standing, you can actually come to stand. So come to stand. So we can just get our hips nice and juicy and open. So inhale your palms up. Yeah, exhale, press away. Yeah, I don't need to have my legs that wide. We can actually have the legs closed. Inhale, palms up. Inhale up, look up. Exhale. This time, let's come forward. Forward fold. So that's if we're this way, you inhale, bring your hands right to your shins and look forward for a flat back. Then exhale, side out nice and big. Bend the knees. Drop the head. Slowly come on up. Bring your hands to your shins again. Look forward. Exhale, side out. And as you come up, reverse your swan. That means you come up inhaling one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last to arrive. Inhale all the way up. Press those palms together. Bring them down right in front of your heart center. And just take a second. Feel the breath moving through the body. Release the hands down, bring your hands to your hips. And then we're just gonna get a quick movement in for those hips. So you can open up the legs a little bit wider than your hips so that you're like a capital A. And we're gonna take it around. My bone cracked before I even moved. Okay, take it around. So everyone just take it around. Round and round. And wherever your body's telling you, oh, I need to linger over there or that way or this way. Listen to your body. So we are loosening up the joints. Beautiful. When you come back center, go the opposite direction. Take it around the other way. Round and round. Beautiful. Come back center. And as you come back center, we're going to shift the weight. Put your hands on your hips, shift the weight. Bend your left knee. Right leg is straight. Keep that torso tight. I don't care what size your belly is. Navel hugs the spine. Beautiful. Keep this part of your body erect. Opposite side. Shift the weight over. Right knee, left leg is straight. If you want to go deeper, you can always slide that other leg out for a deep stretch. Ooh. And then the opposite side. And then one more time to your right. Beautiful. And you can scissor those feet back in. Beautiful. So everybody right now, we're just going to jump, shake out anything that's left that's like, may feel any kind of way. Make some noise, let it out. Jump around, jump up and sit down. Okay, there you go. Shake it out. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you. Your body's thanking you. Tell your body, thank you. It worked for you this morning, right? Body's working for you. Everything is working for you. Okay, so I'm making sure that I'm on my timeline. So here we are. So I want everyone right now, so we're going to get into the conversation of release, renew, and reinvent. So what I want everybody, first of all, to type into the chat is, what is it going to take for you to be in this conversation? And I mean, like releasing whatever that takes for you to be in the conversation. So what we are speaking of today is renewing, reinventing, and releasing. So some of you or anybody may be feeling any kind of way like, I don't know. So is there anything that you have to give up just to even be present in that conversation this morning? If so, you can just type that in the chat. Like, okay, I'm releasing blah, blah, blah. Whatever that is, like I'm releasing me making the facilitator wrong for even making up this topic. Whatever you're releasing, just so you can be, I'm releasing tiredness, I'm releasing fogginess, whatever that may be. And then my awesome team will let me know who's typing what into the chat. If anybody types anything into the chat. So I'll give you all a minute because I know that even when I'm saying things that is still coming across and in Facebook world and in the Zoom world, and it's take you a minute. So that's good. It's all good. Okay. So do we have anyone, did anyone type anything in the chat, John Call? Or whoever may be managing that part, can you also?
Yes, we have one comment from Noni, who says she's releasing grief this morning.
Okay, Noni. So I'm sending you some love and a nice deep breath, releasing grief. So that's in order for you to even be in this space. So everyone, we can all take a deep breath with Noni. Everybody take a deep breath with Noni. Thank you, sister.
Yeah, we have one more, Stacy. We have a comment from Love is Love, who says, I am releasing exhaustion.
Nice, I get that. Love is love. You are experiencing exhaustion, and I invite you to see at the end of our session what you feel like. So yes, release it. Release and exhaustion. We could take a breath with you too. Okay. All right, great. And is there anyone else?
Yes, there are quite a few more I missed that was above that. My window was a little small, so I missed a few. So I'm gonna go back from the top. And M10 Halsey said, I'm releasing inadequacy. Afriye said, I'm releasing disappointment. Jackie, I am releasing exhaustion also. And then Zakia, I'm releasing disappointment also. So we have a couple of disappointments and exhaustions in chat. And
Okay. Don't mind me. I was just raising the volume and just make sure if I had some more volume. Okay, awesome.
yeah.
So that's
There
so
were-
good. And his name is Den. You gotta say his name like it's good, like finger licking good. Den, brother, what's good? I'm so happy. I text message Den like 1 this morning. I don't know what time it was. I was like, get on in the morning. So this is so great. I'm so glad to see it. Is he showing his face or is his lovely picture? Is that his face? Is that you live, brother? Okay, good. I could put mine on gallery view. I could see people. Yeah, I did see him. I saw something, him in some white. Yay! Also, Yande is on too, who's his brother who I text like 1 in the morning too. These is my peoples, okay? These my brothers. Yay, the kings are in the space. I'm so excited. Okay, yay. This is so good. All right, awesome. So releasing inadequacy, that's what you said. So that's like even to be in the space right now. Okay, all right. This is gonna be fun. No, not that, inadequacy is fun. I'm just saying, like what we about to create. Y'all feel me? So, okay, everybody. So, yay. So first of all, I want to just read a couple of the definitions or just state a couple of the definitions because that's what we're creating today is like newness and whatever area that may be, So what areas are you, and it may be all three. You may be saying, I'm going to release, I'm going to renew, I want to reinvent. But if there's one that's really sticks out for you, you can just type that in the chat, like this is what you're working on, just so that you know that this morning, that's what you're staying focused and committed to for this session. So even if you type it in like, okay, I'm reinventing. And remember, this is any area of your life. It could be relationships, it could be with yourself, it could be with someone else, it can be like, I am reinventing or I'm renewing a diet. I'm renewing my relationship with my mom, whatever it is. So throw that in the chat, whatever that is, or you can write it in your book too. So even with reinventing, right? So I'm going to just read what reinvent is. So reinvent means to change something so much that it appears to be entirely new. So that sounds good to me, well, especially if there's something that you want to reinvent, right? So I'm going to read that again. So reinvent. Change something so much it appears to be entirely new. So that could be reinvent your wardrobe. I'm a wardrobe consultant too. I'll do a wake up everybody for that day as well, one day too. But whatever that is that you're reinventing, it doesn't have to be like something that's so deep and weighs down so much on you. It can be something that's light, okay? So whatever you want to put there, type that in the chat. So that's with reinventing. And then whoever wants to renew, right? So what do you want to renew? So renew is resume after an interruption or resume an activity after an interruption. So what would you like to renew? What in your life or what are you just like, okay, totally need to renew? It could be your relationship with your mother-in-law. It could be, renew your hard wooden floors. Like I'm gonna bring some newness to this house, whatever that is, right? So you can type that in the chat. If you're the renew person, you're like, okay, I'm doing renew. And then release means to set free from restraint, right? So to let go of, we all know that, to let go of. And something else it said is to relieve from something that confines, burdens, or oppresses you. When I read that definition, I just was like, ugh. Like, it felt heavy. So just really like putting that out there. So is there anyone who would like to come on and share which are you're choosing today? Preferably one, so that you're just like, this is what I am actually working on today. So who we got up here? Who do we have who is going to share? I see Dan has his hand raised. So let's go with brother Dan.
Hey, Stacy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks. So what I'm doing is I'm reinventing my passion for life.
So reinventing your passion for life.
Yes.
That's a big piece of cake. All right. So I want to bite it. So I'm like, all right, I need something smaller to chew on. I get the overall. So yeah.
Yeah. So like just I'm discovering that every day is a wonder, and inside of that, I am just taking back that drive and that desire for the next day and discovery of what that's going to be. And what that looks like for me is before I would wake up kind of like, I got to go to work now. But what I want to reinvent is I'm going to wake up with fire in my heart, ready to seize the day, get to my schedule and love it.
That sounds awesome. So reinventing, you said your passion for life?
Yes.
Okay. So with that, so I'm going to go to something that I want to ask you about that. So with reinventing that, so what I want to ask you is what action are you actually going to take so that becomes a commitment? So like you said, you want to wake up with that fire. So wanting to wake up with the fire, we know that's still not like an actual action. So what will be something that you have like, boom, this is a tangible action. I know what that is. You might not know what it is right now, or you can be creating it right now. So what is an actual action you will take or step towards that to create that fire?
Well, Stacey, it's crazy the way the universe works, right? Because this morning when I got up, I wrote down a whole list of my actions. And inside of writing down the whole list of my actions, as soon as I finished writing my list of actions, I came back to my phone and you had texted me for this video.
Oh my God.
And one of the actions on the list was yoga. And another action on the list was taking breaks. Another action on the list was defining my schedule and sticking to it. Another action on the list was eating proportionately so that I have more energy in my day. Another action on my list was playing softball with my children and catch. Another action on my list was what was I don't have the list in front of me, it's downstairs, but there was a bunch of actions. And they all centered around getting my health back together.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. I want to acknowledge you for that. That's so awesome because it's definitely the divine. Like, get out of here, God. Look at this. Stacy didn't text me after I done made my list. Let me hop on this and see what's cracking. But that's so good. And what I noticed is that everything you named has actions to do with each one. So go play catch with my sons. What's that look like? Oh, my children. All right. That means that I might have to wake up earlier. That means I might have to do 20 push-ups before I even get out there with them, get my stamina going, get my stamina popping. So for your whole list, your list got lists. So that's what I want everybody to see, that we actually have what we're creating, but they actually have like every little thing there too, so that we can create a structure for it so that it's actually happening. So I'm so excited for it. And what I will do, because I'm all about manifestation, and at the end, we're going to do our oath of manifestation. What I'm going to invite you to do, and then because that is a long list, is for each one. And this is even if it was a short list, for each one to put a by when. So even if it's like, I don't know if I'm going to have this done by January, who cares? We're putting it out there like what you declare, right? So we know all about declaration. So it's like what I'm declaring is going to be by this date. What does that look like for my diet? Okay, I'm going to have new actions and food that's going to sustain me for this particular project. And I'm going to have that all by, September 30th, whatever that looks like. So that this way, when you come back to your list, you're actually like, yo, I'm kicking butt here. And I like to stay connected with people because on the Wake Up Everybody family, we have a Facebook page. And I always ask people, hey, come back in and type in. And some people type in like, Stacy, this happened. Like I closed on my house. This is what happened. So it's so good. So we put that out there. So thank you. I'm so excited for you and what you're about to manifest. No, what you're manifesting. It's already in the ether. So great.
And I'm gonna do those buy wins. Thank you.
Yes. Buy. Look, I was about to say, when you're gonna have them buy wins, buy win. So even having those, you can even start some before the end of the session. So yay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have today.
All right, today. Now then you're gonna text me too. I'm gonna be looking for your text message. Wait, do you agree to that? Before I tell you what you're doing, do you agree to that?
Oh, most definitely.
Yay. Awesome. So we had then for Reinvent. Do we have any takers for renew or releasing? John Call, is there anyone in the chat? Because I haven't been reading the chat. Is there anyone that's in the chat? And
Yes, happy to share. And we have quite a few comments in the chat. Go back to here. Shawnee said, I'm releasing feeling overwhelmed and inundated with things to do. Intent shared his list, but here he had, I am reinventing passion of my life, and he shared his whole list for that. Beautiful list, Intent. Shanice Guy said, reinventing my attitude towards money. And another comment from Shawnee, I am reinventing my relationship with rest and play.
yeah, that sounds really good. I'm reinventing her what with rest and play? What was the word?
I'm reinventing my relationship with rest and play.
Okay, got it. And what was her other one? Her other one was a renew, right?
The other one was what she was releasing feeling overwhelmed and inundated with things to do.
Okay, got it. So if I can have Shawnee choose one, and can you come on?
Yeah, I'm here.
For a few, sister.
Yes, I'm here, beloved.
Sister Queen Shawnee. I'm sorry. When I'm clicking over here, I'm just because I can't see stuff is pop up on the computer. I want to be able to see everybody. Okay, so say your two, Shawnee. You said you're releasing.
Overwhelm.
Okay, got it. Releasing overwhelm. So I wanted to get a release, and then you did say you're reinventing play, and I love the play, so that's why I was excited. Like, okay, she's reinventing play, and.
Well, I want to actually, if I need to pick one, I would pick rest, not play. Because I want to, when I play, I want to be fully present and aligned and have energy. And so if I have to pick one and one, I would pick rest over play. But if I could have both, of course. I'm just trying to follow your guidance.
Oh no, I meant choose one of like either renew, because you said release. So release or reinvent. That's what I meant. I guess choose one, but we don't want to get rid of the play. I'll never tell you to choose between play and rest, because that's like the life. Like it's like, let me play, let me go to sleep. Like eat, sleep. I just came back from down south, and I'm telling you, that's all I've been doing is eat, sleep. I was like, just gonna eat and sleep down here. Like I would come back over here, like yeah. So what does that look like for you as far as like with because we had a reinvent. So what does that look like for you to release overwhelm? Because we know that overwhelm is also there's nothing living there. Like with overwhelm, that's also just like, okay, overwhelm is sometimes there that we take no action because we're overwhelmed. Like somebody be like, so what you say? I'm overwhelmed. Even just saying the word push people out the way. They're like, just leave her alone. She overwhelmed, right? So it's just like, we know that we can just let ourselves off the hook. We're just like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. But what is it that you actually see as an action to create so that you can release overwhelm?
Partnership is always at the top of my list. I have a lot of awesome people in my life, yourself included, and the admin team and the extended Woo community. And so an action is to ask for support. That's an action. And then also to be conscious of overbooking myself. Because I feel there's this thing with work. I feel like it's an addictive pattern of like putting things in and then staying up late thinking that, oh, there's more to do, there's more to do, there's more to do. And then waking up super early in the morning, even times when I don't have to get things done because I'm like, there's something I'm miss. Well, I know there's things that are outstanding, but also I feel like there's something else that's in the atmosphere that I'm missing that I need to be on top of.
Mm. Yeah, that sounds like I'm just energetically, it feels like it's little bunches of things running towards me. So I'm just like, okay, I got you, overwhelmed. I'm gonna take you. We're gonna do some release work on that, but I definitely feel it. So as an action that you can actually take, like I have little things that pop up alerts in my phone throughout the day. Like, so what I'm thinking of, even as you release that, and it's like, okay, I'm creating partnership. So if it was all on you, like you was just like, okay, well, nobody's showing up with the partnership. What can I, Shawnee, do that's going to release some of this overwhelm? So something that I see that may be there is even like, okay, what does that look like for me to schedule a bath? Or what does that look like for me to just schedule like a salt shower and just like do some jumping or some tapping exercises for 15 minutes? Like something that's actually, because those are also things that can have you be in another space besides overwhelm, so that this way is but it's giving you a clear channel to get to the other actions. So I'm just looking at those kind of things also as some things that you could probably have in place for a release. Is there anything that you see there, like tap you on the shoulder?
Yeah, there's something that I am involved in right now, and when I make up that I'm too overwhelmed, I don't do it, which is I'm in a virtual fitness group that meets, they meet 6 days a week, one in person and 5 days a week online. And this morning I was trying to make up that I had too much to do to join the class. But I have a hard stop at 9 o'clock for our debrief so that I can join the class and release. Like exercise and movement is a huge part of my life since I was a kid. And when I do it, it releases toxicity and it calms me down and it gives me a jolt of energy to carry on. So that's something absolutely that's in my schedule now that I'm like, but I will not. I will I will continue with the plan and I will join the class.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I want to acknowledge you for that. Like you have to really like acknowledge yourself for these steps. Sometimes we look at it as a small step, but it's something that's really huge, because if you took that time, you're like, okay, because you just said overwhelmed, like you put yourself in all these different places. You're a powerful, like you're a powerhouse. You're all over the place. I look here, you're there. And look here, you're there. And look here, they're there. And sometimes I'm just sending you energy like, okay, let me say stop for my sister Shawnee and pray that she's getting some rest right now, and that and you never know who's praying for you. I'm telling y'all, I pray for everybody. People, you just never know like who's out there sending you some good vibes. So I'm one of those people who's sending it to you, right? But Shawnee, that's great. So really sticking to that. And what came up for me was boundaries. So boundaries, like you actually activated those boundaries. Like, okay, great, it's 8:55. Yep, I'm gonna start wrapping up. Hey everybody, and not making anything wrong about it, like, oh, it's mine, this is my baby, I gotta be it. Oh, I have to, like, releasing all of that, so that this way you just creating that space for yourself, like, I deserve it, and that's my boundary, and it's nothing wrong. I don't have to make up any other things or any stories that's going towards that. So I'm looking forward to it, so that you're just like, no, girl, you text me and be like, girl, I'm by a tree. I'm over here hugging up this tree by this grass. It feels so good. I took my bath. So I'm excited for you.
Thank
to
you.
take that on.
And I'm going to show you something really quickly and then allow someone else to share. I'll share two things. One is you had me cracking up this morning because one of the things that I'm a writer, I write on everything. So you were like the envelope. It's not an envelope. I mean, I have journals galore, but sometimes when I'm doing quick stuff, I'll just like write on anything. So I have this Liberty Mutual Insurance card. You know how they send you these cards? I have all this stuff on here. I'm just right on. There's stuff already written here. I'm just writing on top of it. I'm like, you got to remember. So I was cracking up about that. I'm like, oh, I'm not showing this, but it's like, no, expose yourself to expand yourself. Show this crazy list. And this is just one of the lists. And then the other thing, for my own edification, for my own freedom, for my own play, my birthday is next Friday. And so I was trying to put together something live. And then I was thinking about COVID rules and all this other stuff. So I was like, forget it. Then I'm like, do something virtual. So I'm having a birthday celebration next Friday. Anybody on here is invited to come. My birthday is October 1st. Like, that's part of my play because, I'm an artist. So it's just like, we're going to come in, tell stories, and just have a good time, because I deserve that. I deserve that.
You sure
Um,
do.
yeah, so being unstoppable, with regard to my rest and play. And after the party, I'll knock out as a gift to myself. So thank you.
Yay. And it's so funny because I thought of you because I do the same thing. So I can't ever sit here. There's a something right here right now that I wrote on. So they there. And what I do is just like, hey, there's paper. I don't have to waste the paper. But sometimes I write important things up there and I'm like, where's that envelope? And I'm going crazy like the envelope. So it's like, yeah, keep your important things in spaces that, so you have access to it. And we're looking forward to celebrating you, Shawnee, for your birthday. As we all know, if you all were at my party at the pandemic where your daughter actually was my hostess and my DJ, my party was lit online, okay? So, yay, I'm looking forward to that and you having your rest, beloved. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Love
Yeah, so we had a release, we had a reinvent, and let me check out the time. We had 7:44. Okay, cool. So is there anyone who had a resume an activity after an interruption? Is there anyone specifically who had something to renew? Out there, Facebook world, is there anybody or anybody in the Zoom space who has something to that they are actually like, I'm taking on renewing this area?
Let me come in for a second. Renew, let's see. I thought this was a really nice comment. Came from, it's not a renew comment, it's a reinventing comment. Came from Nana Atum, and a couple other names to that. I would love to hear those pronunciation of those names too, but it says, I'm reinventing my relationship with God.
Awesome.
I thought that was renew. We can go down a bit more. We have a renew, and this came from Ken Sesa.
Kinshasa. That's the queen. That's the queen. What did she say?
We have some new people here in the Woo community. That's beautiful. But that her Kinshasa, and the comment is, renew my motivation for writing and continuing my book, Kinshasa.
All right, so I'm gonna have the queen come on now. This is how you say her name. I'm gonna come close so you can hear. Kinshasa. You pretend that there's two H's. Pretend it's a Sha and a Sha. So it's Kinshasa, and I'm sure she's the elder on for this morning. I tell everybody, this is one of my eldest friends, and she's like the youngest friend I have, okay? So Queen, are you able to come on to camera? And she's been in the Zoom space plenty of times. She's been from the beginning when I invited, so she just hasn't been on in a while. Kinshasa, where are you, darling? Are you in the Hamptons? Are you here in BK? You on mute, boo. You're on mute, lovely.
Mute.
There
Now,
you
can
go.
you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Grand Rising.
Great. Okay. Very good. Yes, I have been so encumbered with so many activities, very frankly, all of them positive, that I have just not done the work I need to do to get a book completed that I've been working on actually for 20 years, which is funny. So I'm trying to get back to that now. And Stacy knows my activity level, which is nothing like my age.
Do you mind to tell the folks your age, Queen?
I'm 86, and I feel about maybe half that age, and I act like I'm even younger, so I'm really messed up. And so I am just enjoying life very, very much. But that is the point. I need to kind of pull myself in from the exhilaration and I'm just enveloped in nature and planting, and I have an herb garden, and I, just have an abundant life, for which I'm very grateful to God and all who have made that possible. But I need to I guess to the relief part, constrict myself a little more so I can get onto the writing. In other words, you need a certain degree of isolation to write. You can't take every phone call. You can't help everybody that's seeking your help. You can't, you just have to make some choices. So Stacy knows my situation.
Yes.
She knows it very well. As a matter of fact, she's the one who introduced me to pranic healing. I have been very grateful to her for God putting her in my life, so that I have just really been exhilarated by the offering of pranic healing. I added that to my years of working from a psychoanalytic point of view in terms of doing therapy and helping people. So this has been a very exalting period in my life. And so I'm just trying now to get on with what I was supposed to be doing all along, which is writing. And I have a book that I wish would be completed by at least the rough draft by next year.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna narrow down. So Kinshasa, so you are renewing, right? Which is resuming activity after an interruption. Now for you, that could be an interruption. That's all day. People calling you all day. You have stuff to do. Shit, I gotta run here. I gotta walk the dog. I gotta go do some push-ups. Look, she's doing everything, okay? So I always tell people she does more in a day than 20-year-olds. I'm telling you. I look at her from the top of the morning. I'm like, that's me. That's all me. I declare all of that juicy energy that she has. So Kinshasa, what I do see, so what you want to do is actually make a list, even today, like of actions that you're going to take that's going to be towards the book, right? Because I know that this is something that's near and dear to you that you actually want to create. But of course, saying it is not enough, but actually having those actions. And I know that's where you struggle is with, oh, but this person's calling and this person needs, I'm going to entertain. So for you, that's your love. So you love to entertain. So if you have the home and somebody says, I want to come up this weekend, sure, bring the kids, bring your whole family. Everybody come on. We're going to have a big party. It could be like that every day. So what I want to say is there's nothing wrong. And you don't have to make yourself feel bad for bringing in the reins. Like, with the horse, I just thought of the horses. And just like, actually reining that in, saying, okay, when someone mentions it, doesn't mean just because I say my home is open that I have to open it for next weekend. That can actually be writing time. And you say to them, wow, Jackie, that sounds great. We're going to go for another weekend because that's my writing weekend. Or look at your actual calendar and go through it and already put them out into existence. Writing weekend, skip 2 weekends, writing weekend, whatever that looks like. And that you stay committed to those weekends that it's a no for everything else to yourself. So what actual steps are you going to take? Are you going to put alerts in your phone throughout the day that's going to say, hey, I need to write 2 pages today. I need to edit today. Whatever those little things are, I am requesting that you make a list today and then put
and a commitment.
Right.
And they committed, yes.
Yeah. So a list today, and then are you taking that on to make a list today, to actually have a list today?
Okay.
No, I'm asking you because I don't want to tell you. You might be like, I'm not taking that.
No, that's very good advice.
Right, but I'm actually asking you that. Are you going to take that on to make a list today?
I will do that. I will do that today.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
I have something else that was already scheduled for today, but I can take part of that day to make that list. That's not going to take that long.
Okay, so that's not kicking anything else out, right? Because you see, we don't want the
pattern. It's including this in. I will not kick out what I'm going to do today, but I will include this in. I have to kind of plan a little bit more ahead because I don't want to dismiss what I had done. I'd already planned for today.
Right, and because I love you, I'm going to be your accountability partner. So what time can you have that list to me?
Say that again?
What time will you actually have the list like that? You can even Even if you're in the
Okay.
Facebook group, and I invite all of you who spoke already to be in our Facebook group so that you can actually be like, from today's session 418, this was what I said I'm going to do. This is my buy win, because then it gets, the community riled up. People will start
Okay.
putting in what they're creating. So even if you put it in there, but also I'm requesting that you send it to me. So even if you send me through text message, hey,
Yeah.
here's at least 5 to 10 things that I'm doing with a buy win day. Will you
Great.
send that to me today?
Yes, I will say that now.
Okay.
I will send that. I'll start writing it when we get off the line, and then
Mhm.
I will send it to you within the next 2 hours.
Okay. So we'll just say by 11.
Yes, by
All right.
11.
Awesome
I'll send you
sauce.
the list. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay.
Okay, great. I'm excited.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All
Thank you,
right.
Queen.
Thank
Right.
you.
So this is so great. So I'm so glad that I got to have somebody from every part. So with reinventing, and then renewing, releasing, so that this way we can actually bring that in. So because I know when we start to say things and become accountable, we say we're going to be accountable, there may be something even in the background for everyone that's on Zoom today can be like, a lot of us don't like the word accountable. Like that's not our default self is not raising the hand like, yay, sign me up to be accountable. It's like, hey, I rather, like I'm gonna do it when I do it. All right. Mind your business. I'm gonna do it when I say I'm doing it. So it's so great. And I see Jackie writing up over there. So I don't know what Jackie creating over there. And it's just so great. Oh, I see my lovely, beautiful queen sister is on. Cecile, which her name says Fia over here. How are you, queen, this morning? So this is another healer sister, right? This is so lovely. I love how I meet people. I met her by one of my favorite trees in Prospect Park. I was actually about to do some pranic healing. I just finished the pranic healing session and I walked over and we end up meeting, and then that was it. That was it. It's like, you meet your tribe. Like it's like the divine, and it's like, oh, hey, oh my goodness, you do energy work? Because everybody kept passing her. There was a table. It's like, you do massages? I was hoping she does massage. She's like, no, it's Reiki. I don't do massages, but she's an awesome, awesome sister of mine. I'm so glad to have you here in the space. So is there anything you want to say? You're new in the space. Everybody, we're always excited for newbies and new people. So is there anything you want to say that you're creating today with Release, Renew, and Reinventing?
I'm launching my new coaching program. I'm excited. It's called Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life. So I'm new to coaching. I'm new to, I'm a Reiki master since a very little time. So I'm new to this community, but I'm excited. Very excited. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited that you're here, because this is a great community for you to be a part of, like where, just we all come as like minds. They're just so much magical and powerful. Everybody who's in the square that you see on this Zoom is like powerful and amazing. And my sister Shawnee, who I was speaking to
Hi, Shawnee.
before we
Yes, of
saw
course,
her.
I know her.
You know Shawnee?
Yes, we
Of
know
course.
each
See
other.
that?
Yeah.
Get the heck out of town. So this is I just love it. I could just go right now. Session's over.
Okay.
This is so great, like to just be in all the juice of that. So yes, this is
Yeah.
Shawnee's baby.
But
And
the
I'm
way
glad-
we met was really like magical. It was just amazing. Yeah. By chance.
Come on, give me the short version. Give me the short version. What's the 2-minute version? How y'all met?
Okay. Oh, you mean with Shawnee?
Oh yeah. Oh, you were talking about it's magical the way we met, or you and Shawnee met?
Yeah, the way we met.
Oh, yes, the magic between us.
No, Shawnee, I know her because I used to teach, and it's just, how we are, like we connect instantly, like with like-minded people. I used to teach French to her granddaughter, and every time I would see her, we will always stop and have some type of conversation, because it's how we do it, like-minded people, we connect differently. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited. And then you hear part of the community and letting
I'm
people know what you
excited.
do. She's have a coaching program that's coming up.
Yeah.
She does still teach French.
I
She was
still
teaching in the
teach
park when I
French.
met.
Yes, 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 yes. I do a lot of stuff.
Yes, like all of us, right? It's so funny when I think back and I think of sometimes when I'm like, wow, sometimes we're brought up to do one thing. What do you want to be when you get older? It's so limiting. Like, not to say that we couldn't have named 5 things, but people will be like, no, you just have to have one now and go to school and go do blah, blah, blah. And when I look at like
Yeah,
what we actually do,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, I do all of that. Like, this is my purpose. So living out your purpose, I'm so glad that you're here and like,
Thank you. Thank you for
yay.
inviting me.
Yes, you're so welcome. Yay. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everyone that's here. We're actually going to move into a breath. Right. So before we do that, I do know that it's 7:58.
Wait, sis. Before you move
Oh,
on, Adam had his hand up for a while. He's been
oh,
so.
I'm sorry, brother Adam.
Let's get
King
him.
Adam, what's good? What you got to say, brother?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Stacy. The question that you asked is what you trying to renew, and what I'm renewing is what I put into my body. So I'm showing you these 2 bottles that I'm putting into my body. The first one is called Natural Man Tonic, which increases my confidence.
Pick it up. Show it to the camera. Let me see.
Do you see it?
Natural Men Tonic. You
Yeah.
said that increases confidence.
Yeah, it increases my confidence and my energy throughout the day. So I take it like twice in the morning.
Mhm.
And the other tonic that I have on me is the organic firm and flat belly, which I take at nighttime. And that helps, remove waste. It detoxifies my body. It strengthens my colon, and it also helps with my metabolism. And
Ooh.
each of these bottles is $40 a bottle for each of these.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since I took it, it made me feel very, very confident, and it made me feel, rejuvenated.
That's so awesome. So you're renewing. So is it renewing your relationship like with your body, or renewing something in your body that you're like, I'm going to renew what I'm putting, like you said, something that you're renewing what you're putting in your body as a result. What is the result that you are looking to have from all of this renewing in your body, like with the belly and whatever the first one was for?
I mean, what I'm trying to, renew is to, stay as youthful as possible, and to, remain, energetic and help me focus and be, upbeat throughout the day. That's all it is for me.
Yes. And what word keeps floating around in the back, you can't see it, is stamina. So that's what's floating in the back for me, is like, oh, stamina. So I don't know if that's one of the things that's like on the bottle, like it says something about men. So, and it's great that you bring that here, because a lot of times we don't have a lot of brothers in the space, and then actually speaking about, oh, okay, this is what I'm taking on with my vitality and my stamina. That's a beautiful thing. That's an amazing thing. Like being aware of yourself and aware of your body and what you're taking on and what you're putting into it. So that's a beautiful service to yourself, Adam, and for showing up in the community so that other people, not just men, but other sisters can be like, oh, maybe what's that Adam got? Maybe I could get my boo some, or what's that? Maybe my son, I can tell him, so that this way we're taking care of our bodies from the inside out. So that's awesome.
Exactly, Stacey, because sometimes when we look at the things that we have, whether it be in a refrigerator or in a cabinet, and the things that most people take, it's like making them, feel, unmotivated. So I just want to, encourage everyone to, look at what they have and say, hey, maybe that's why I'm not feeling as good or something. Maybe I need to change up, and that's what I did.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, like, and then along with all the other things that, that I'm always down for, like, especially this time with the pandemic, telling everyone the things that I take, like I triple up on my my vitamin D3 and, my antioxidants and vitamin C and whatever those things are with sea moss. I have a whole, it's regular because that's my lifestyle, but in alkaline water. So that's something that that's every day. And I know that it helps to build up our body and I know that's something that you are committed to, because you often be like, well, this is what I'm making. And Adam makes syrup. Because I know last time we were all like, can we get a bottle of blueberry syrup? Or when you're making this syrup, Adam, I'm still waiting for my syrup. So yes, that's just really great. Is there no, I was going to say, are there any other brothers that's on here that takes on take anything that's for their health that you can share out with the community that may be helpful also for the community of brothers and sisters who are connected to brothers, all of us on here. We are one.
And I also got CMOS too, Stacy.
CMOS too, yeah. Get those essentials. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Adam. Thank you.
You're welcome, Queen.
Okay. So that was my question, and I'll get back to it. We are at 8:03, and I know sometimes people have to leave the space at 8. Hopefully everybody else can just be on. We're here till 8:30, so 8 a.m. If you have to leave, I thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being here. It's hot in here. So thank you for showing up, for being here, exchange, being in connection with us, in community with us, and come back. We would love to have you come back. Because not only for, like, we're one. So as we are one body, like, I really truly believe that. So when you come, I'm actually fulfilled. And then when, you invite somebody, or we have this exchange of community, we just keep feeding each other and refueling each other. So thank you so much, everybody who was here, who does have to leave. And I'm sure that admin has the information in the chat for how you can reach me, and all of that good stuff. We wanted to send a love offering or anything, that you can do that. Okay.
Stacy, I know you keep trying to go to the meditation. I want to address a question, and maybe they can reach out to you. Florence had a question, just acknowledgement, said thank you, and then also wants to know how they can learn about pranic healing for the liver.
Yes. Okay. So my email address, that's Florence.
In here. The contact information is here.
Yes, Florence. And if you don't have to leave yet, stay on with us so you can get some of the juice. Okay. But definitely my email address is there, and you email me, and or even with my flow page, the link is there. So you can click on the flow page, and then it even has like where you can redeem a session. And then you just reach out to me. All my contact information is there. And you're just like, okay, Stacy, pranic healing, let's talk. Because pranic healing, I know we've been saying it, and Kinshasa came on and said pranic healing. So pranic healing is a modality of healing through energy work. So what it looks like is I cleanse your aura. Everybody, no, I'm not gonna say everybody. So your aura is your energetic field, is your energetic body. Before anything sets on to your body physically, it's already in your energetic field. So what I do is cleanse your aura and your chakras. Chakras are different energy centers in your body that are aligned even with different organs and different parts of your body. So when there's blockages, there can be blockages in those organs that it's correlated to. It can be blockages with the chakra that's above or below. So this way, what I do is bring in the cleansing that's there. We're all healers, and we all can, be healers. But it's like, if you have the training and the like, okay, I'm going to go do that as well, then totally. So pranic healing, that's what it is, basically. Cleansing, rebalancing your chakra and your energy system so that you are balanced and free to be. Yeah, so sometimes we may not even know, like, we have something that's going on. Sometimes I have clients that may say, oh, my shoulders hurt, I have neck pain. And it's not only just like your neck pain. Where that also derives from is when your throat chakra is also congested. So I always tell people, and I have a client that I told her, okay, it's because you're not speaking up. As soon as she put out there, like, okay, this is what I'm going to tell this person. These are the things I need to get clear with people in my communication. By her next session the next week, I was like, where's your pain at? She was like, I don't have any pain. I measured her chakra. I measured her. It was like amazing. She hasn't had any since then, because she took on actually creating boundaries with herself and the people in her life, and actually freed up her throat chakra. Not to say that our throat chakras don't get, all of these chakras, our energetic field gets negative energy thrown to it. And every day you walk outside, somebody's negative thoughts, that's in the web of your chakra. So if you think of a spider web, it's like little entities and different energies that's clinging to it. And not only from people that's outside, think of all the negative self-talk you have for yourself, or that you may say, oh, I didn't do this today. This is not going to get done. Oh, I suck. Oh, why did I do that? All these different things that also contributes to a dirty, diseased aura and chakras. So we just rebalance that and cleanse it. And that's what I do. So that's a part of pranic healing. And you can still email me. So yay. So right now I want us to do synchronized breathing, because we took a lot in, and with the synchronized breathing work, what that does is really clear us out. And sometimes no one wants to talk in the chat after, because they're just like in a zone. I'm telling you, sometimes you feel like, oh, wow, what did I just take? And it's like, oh, it's just the breath. So synchronized breathing, I wanted us to do some of that just so we can clear out, so that we can get to the space of what we're manifesting. So it's great that people actually took that on to have their list and to have a buy win, so that we can actually manifest that. And of course, we can't manifest anything by having all of that junky disease energy or those lower vibrational frequencies in the space. It's not going to happen. It just sounds like a good idea. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to manifest that book. You know, I'm going to make that happen by the end of this year. It's going to be done. If you are not creating the energy for that, like having that, the energy towards that, it's actually not going to be there. So we actually have to clean out the gook, right? And I don't have my list to share that's up to date, but ways that we can do that to cleanse our body, to free up our mind, and to really get to those nooks and crannies, so that this way we can be at our most optimal self, so that we can actually create to manifest. So I can't wait. So all of y'all, make sure y'all click on my link on my flow page when you get it. So this way you can actually be like, oh, I'm in contact. Hey, I can see some things on the page on the site. So it's there for us, and I'm here. Okay, so we are going to do some synchronized breathing. So synchronized breathing, what that looks like, and let me get a time check, Brother John Call. We're at what time?
We're at 8:10, love.
Oh, wow. So that's actually the meditation time. So I'm seeing what did we actually go over. So we didn't get to do. All right, so that's fine. We did everything except the breathing. So I'm just going to shorten the synchronized breathing, okay? So
Okay.
I want everyone to, so this time we'll probably just take, how many breaths? So, okay, right now we're going to do synchronized breathing, everyone. So let me unbutton these. Why did I button them? Synchronized breathing, what that looks like if we do a mudra. So the mudra that I'm with the 3 fingers is to bring balance. So that's your thumb. It's your thumb, it's your pointer finger, and your middle finger. Okay? So you can have those 3 together, and the other fingers can just be like this. So this is the way it looks. And you're just gonna rest them right here on your lap. Okay, so you put them on your lap. You have a nice tall spine. And you can close your eyes. And since I mentioned chakras, the chakras that we will focus on is your crown. So your crown chakra is right above your head. And we're going to focus on our heart chakra. Everybody can tap your heart chakra. And the other chakra that you may not hear, but pranic healing, we work on 11 major chakras. You may just hear about the 7. So the one that also we will bring awareness to is that your ajna. So your ajna is in between your eyes. It's not your forehead. It's not your third eye. It's your ajna is in between your eyes. So 3 that we're focusing on: crown, ajna, heart. Okay, top of the head, in between the eyes, chest. All right. So we all got that. You have your 3 fingers here, and then you just gently place them on your lap. I'm gonna do 1 breath first so you can see, and we're gonna do 3 sets of 5. Okay. So don't do it yet. Just look at me. So when you inhale, you're gonna we're gonna start off with our chin to chest. And when you inhale, you're gonna inhale and lean back. Blow your nose first if you have to. And then when you exhale, you blow out with all your breath and lean forward. So it looks like this. Okay, everybody got that? All right. So what we're going to do is I will keep count. and we will do 3 sets of 5. So here we go. Just start with your chin to chest and begin. Bring your head back upright. Be still, be aware. Focus on those 3 chakras: crown above the head, ajna in between the eyes, heart, center of your chest. All right, gently bring your chin down and begin. Bring your head back upright. Be still, be aware. Focusing on those 3 chakras: crown, ajna, heart. And the next 5, begin. Oh, sorry, chin to chest. Bring the head back upright and shake it out a little bit, side to side. Be still, be aware. Focus on those 3: crown chakra, ajna chakra, heart chakra. Bringing that awareness to your body, that stillness. It brings a sense of peace, quiet, calm. A clearing. Let me shake it up so I don't stay here. And you all can. Is there anyone who want to just type in the chat, or just take yourself off of mute really quick and say what that felt like for you? Sometimes I know you don't even want to talk, which is fine as well.
This is Teresa. It actually cleared up my lungs and I want to do it again.
Awesome, Teresa. Make sure that you're taking those on. You can do these for yourself, and you can even go to 3 sets of 15. And anybody who has asthma or you have any breathing challenges, make sure that you do it, that you're being careful for yourself. Even if you're like, oh, 5 was too much, I'm going to do 3, whatever that is. But these are very cleansing breaths. They are amazing. So these are things that you can, like, little nuggets to take with you. So great, Teresa. Okay. So now that we got those cleansing breaths, we are actually going to release. So everybody just type 1 word or 1 sentence of actually anything that's lingering that you want to release. Throw it out there in the chat, because we're going to do 8-minute meditation, which is going to have us get some nice download of fresh energy. And I'm going to be in the back sending y'all some pranic healing energy. So it's going to be awesome sauce. So right now, just type in the chat what you're releasing. Like, you're like, oh, anything it is, just anything else that's maybe just like still feel like it's in your body, so that you can release that before we go into our meditation, or you can actually say it. Z is doing a lot of typing today. So Z, you said all my blocks. You know, Z, that I always get you and be like, look, Z, give me something that's specific. So Z, what you releasing? Hop on, beautiful. And everybody else, you can still keep on typing. Z, if you're willing to come off camera and come talk to your sister for a minute. Just so I won't keep you long, even if it's just like what you're releasing.
Camera, I want to come on.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Always blessed. Thank you. How are you?
I am well. Thank you. So what are you releasing? So all your blocks, what's something like this at the top of your list to release today that you're like, okay, that day?
There it is right there. So 2 people just put it in there.
Wait,
That's
say
at
that
the
again.
top. Procrastination.
Okay, procrastination. So I do want to, I'm going to ask you really quickly, because I remember our last session, there was something that you were procrastinating on regarding speaking to someone in your family. There was somebody, some family member, or some people that you needed to speak to. Have you taken those actions?
Partially, I started the conversation. They weren't willing to continue it, so I had to put it on the back burner, but I did start the conversation.
So you started the conversation. So what I'm gonna, there's always a charge. Woo! So I'm gonna charge you today with the credit card out. So Z, so you started the conversation. Are you complete with the conversation, even though they put it on, that it's on the back burner?
No.
Right. Okay, so what I want to offer you today is something, action that you can actually take, and that the action that you give yourself, like, what space can I come from that will have maybe them interested in looking at continuing the conversation, and looking over here with you, seeing if there's anything or ways of being that you were with them. Not to say you are, I'm just telling you that, I'm just saying that you can check in and be like, oh, was I making them wrong? Did I make them feel any kind of way maybe? Or did I come from, you know, a place of that I want them to actually release so that we can be in that space together? Do you see, was any of that missing?
I don't know. More than likely.
You sound low.
Oh, sorry. Let me bring the volume up. Hold on. Oops.
So is there anything that you saw missing in the conversation that you can put as an action today that you maybe can grant them? Or yourself?
I have to explore that a little more deeply, but what comes up immediately is that having a conversation, it's my daughter, and having a conversation with her has always been challenging. Because as soon as I open my mouth, she goes on defensive and on attack. And when I'm attacked, I retreat, I withdraw, I shut down. So
I got that. So, go ahead.
Probably.
Breathe. Yeah, take a deep breath. I got you.
It didn't continue because like I said, when I get attacked, I have no idea what to say.
I got it.
I can go into the conversation knowing exactly what I want to say, but as soon as the attack starts, it all goes out the window. I forget all of it. Even if I write it down, I can't get back to it. And I don't really know how to fix that.
Okay. I hear you. And one, I want to acknowledge you for starting the conversation, because I know that it's something important to you and something that took something for you to start the conversation. That, and everybody's not even playing that game to start the conversation, and you did. So that's one. I want to acknowledge you for that. And we're breathing with you, of course. And what I do want to offer you, if we already have a person as a certain way, like we already know them to be that way, because there's something you said it's always, like the conversation with her is always, what word did you use? Challenging. Okay. So even if that's already in the background before you even call her, energetically, it's already there in the background. It's already, the movie is already being written out, because that's what you already have in the space for her. Oh, I'm going to talk to Tina. I'm making up a name. Her name is not Tina. Or like if I want to speak to somebody, oh, I have to speak to my mother. It's always challenging. You better believe it's about to be a challenging conversation, because that's where I already put my energy, that it's always challenging. Like it's already in the background. It's not like you even got to think about it, right? See, it's just already there. It's already there as a default. So, talking to her is always challenging. So what I would offer, and not to say that it may not still occur as challenging, but even having the action for yourself that's like, okay, when it's challenging, instead of me retreating, even if I cry right in the middle of the conversation because I'm feeling whatever way I'm feeling, that I allow myself to do that. Because that would be, and sometimes what that is vulnerability. Like we actually get to be vulnerable with those people that we love, and conversations sometimes with people who we see as challenging, we'll cry and things will come up. And sometimes it's like that with me and my eldest sister. I can be on the phone and I'm like, why I feel like crying? I might hit mute and then I'll cry. Or if I get choked up, or she's talking to me and she'll say something and I'll be breathing in the back and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I might even come off mute, even if my voice is shaky, and I'll say, give me a minute. Oh, well, I'm allowing myself to be. So it's okay to be vulnerable, because there's strength in vulnerability. So what I will say to you is that even when it comes up, and you said, because even if you write it down and you're on the phone and you have those things, and even if there's some type of way of being that comes from her that you don't necessarily like, or you're like, oh, there it is, bang, bang. What it is actually, it gets you to slither out of the conversation again. It's like, okay, there's my cue, I'm out of here. And then you get to let yourself off the hook from having the conversation. So it doesn't get healed, it doesn't get complete. Right? So what we are looking to do for you, because I know that's something that you want to do, are you committed to having a breakthrough there? I'm asking you that. Are you actually committed to having a breakthrough there?
I am.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I am.
Okay. So I'm going to request, because my email address, and you have my email address, the information is in the chat, that you actually send me whatever 3 actions, even if you only have three actions that you are going to take so that you can complete the conversation. And if you cry, who cares? Maybe she just like, oh, wow, instead of you retreating, oh, my mother's done with the conversation. Or when people, it's like, oh, wow, this is new. And if it's a cry, oh, well, maybe that's what your spirit needs to actually release, to have that breakthrough, to go ahead and say, what's your daughter's name?
Malika.
Malika. And Malika, granted her some space. So what I also want to do is say, grant Malika some space that it's not going to be difficult or challenging. Like actually, do some jumping jacks before you get on the call, shake up your body. You're like, oh, Malika, this is going to be such a great conversation. Yeah. Let me tell you, I actually do these things. Okay. Look in the mirror, get yourself like all excited. And you're like, Malika and I are going to have the best conversation we've had all year. I declare, even if you have to do like some mirror work, okay, Malika, this is what I want to say. And you say it, you might get choked up in the mirror. Great, who cares? But what I'm saying is you actually putting the energy towards, I can actually have a great conversation with my daughter. It doesn't have to be challenging. Because all the things that we have in our heads, or our stories, or things that you shared, like even from birth, I don't know why I'm remembering. There must be the spirit that's giving me all the things that Z said on different Wake Up Everybody. So it's even like, oh, I don't know if it was her when she was born, you said this one's going to be a handful. Was it her? Look at that. See, I'm always listening, y'all. I'm always listening. That wasn't my session, but I was listening. So it's like, oh, this one's going to be a handful. You already put that in the atmosphere. So even when you're saying, oh, this is going to be challenging, you put it out there. So now what you want to do is shift the energy, right? To shift the energy to be like, Malika and I are going to have a great conversation. And, that's what I'm declaring. Or even if Malika and I are going to have a conversation today and it may be challenging, and I declare that it's going to set me free. You are in control of what's going on over here with you. Malika is going to be Malika in whatever way that she's going to be, but who gets to say how Z gets to be? So what I invite you to do, instead of being a reaction to it, because you may cry, those are things that's going to come up, but I'm talking about a reaction and retreating, that you stay the course, that you're like, this don't feel good. Great. Anything that we have breakthroughs in, it's not something that feels comfy and warm, like your cozy blanket. It's not. It might be the rough blanket that you like, I don't like how this feels. Oh Lord, get this fabric off me. That's how I'm with fabrics. I love good fabrics. If it's polyester and different things, I'm like, get that off of me. Not to say I won't wear polyester, but you get what I'm saying, Z?
I do. The biggest challenge is I'm pretty much guaranteed to cry. And when that's like another attack mode for her. When I start to cry, because I'm emotional and I cry a lot, I'm being a victim. And so that she goes on a rant about that.
Got it. So, and one thing, have you ever even written a letter? That's something that you can also do. But besides writing, and I mean, like when you write the letter, so you get it out like of what you want to say on the letter. And then you're just like, oh, wow, I got that out. Now, what does that look like for me to verbalize that and say that and get that out? So like even being with that, because then you can get it out. And then maybe you may cry less after the letter and you might not. And who cares? You're an emotional person or being, and that's the way that you are, could be with her, and it's fine. So what you want to get that is it's okay, and don't make yourself wrong about it. And maybe even when you get on with the conversation, you say, Malika, I really want to create with you. How about we create a conversation this morning, just in a space of being free, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever way we are, because that sometimes I cry, right? And she might be like, yeah, who knows? But putting it out there, it's already, you already know. And I very well, there's a 90% chance that I'll be crying today on the phone. Are you okay with that, so that I can get some things out that I would like to express to you? And just wait for her to answer. If she's a no, then you can respect her no and say, okay, well, when can we speak again? Or she's a yes. And just actually, because it does give you more information about the person and what space they're in. Who knows what she feels like when to hold that emotional space. So it's not to make her wrong. There could be a reason that she's retreating from you're retreating, and then she's retreating from the emotional that's coming from you. So I would say, as an action, definitely take on, if you will, and write those 3 things that's going to have you be in the conversation. Will you take that on today, Z?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have my email address, or you're going to email me those by when?
Hold on.
All right, libations through the nose. Hey, mom. Wow, we're at 8:30 already. Y'all like, Stacy, we didn't even get no meditation.
Can I just say one thing, Stacy, to Z? You're defining her retort as an attack. And I hear you say that, you say that all the time. And maybe you won't, if you don't look at it as an attack. The universal law says of mentalism, ain't nothing outside you that either you did, or you said it, or you think it. So what's in her mind, you projected into her. So she's only showing you the area that you need to work on. So, and when I have the same issue with my daughter, I just say, you know what? You are right, honey. I did do that. Yes, I do feel that. And it just totally disarms them. And then it may open up a field for more conversation, and I'm complete.
All right, Queen Mama. So that's some truths that you can take there too, Z. Like, you're right. That's how I feel, or this is how, just acknowledging them. Or I'm not gonna even say you're right part, because you might be like, what? But she ain't right. Like, I want to get into all of what's the right and wrong, but just allowing the space of beingness. Z, when you said that you were going to have that to me by, because you blew your nose, I didn't hear.
Give me a second. I got to think about what I have to get done today. We don't have time to.
But this is 3. Z, this is 3 things on the list. So 3 things on the list, and you have stuff to do today, and you got a lot of hours left in this day, I declare.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so we will be ending this by noon.
By noon. By noon. Now, you sure that works for you by noon? I'm gonna check my email. I'm gonna be looking, and I'll find you. I'll find you.
I need to do it as soon as we get off, because
Okay.
otherwise I'll get started with the day and I'll never get back to it.
Okay, great. So that's before Zoom. Okay, what is this that's popping up? Screen broadcast. Can y'all see me, or something happened? Oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Kinshasa accidentally shared her screen.
Oh, okay. Kinshasa should be pressing all the buttons, doing something. Okay. All right, awesome. So Z, those 3 things by 12. So as soon as we get off, will be even better. So I'll be on the lookout for it, and I'm sending you love. And yeah. And when you click on my link, you actually get a complimentary 15-minute with me. So click on my flow page so you can send that too. But definitely I'll be looking out for it by 12. So yes, let's take a deep breath with Z. Yay. And I know my sister got a hard stop at 9, so I ain't gonna hold y'all today because I'm not being part of the overwhelm. But what I will say is, so if everybody, what we can do, I really wanted us to do the meditation. That's about 8 minutes, I think. So if y'all can bear with me for like another, I'm not gonna lie, that would probably be like another 11 minutes. If y'all can till 8:45. If not, let me see what I can remove. Yeah, the meditation I think is gonna be great. So we're gonna put on our meditation, John. And all my Facebook peoples, make sure that you're taking part in the meditation so that we can just clear and get some of this. Yeah, but you know what? Let me measure this 1 second. I'm sorry, John, before you start. Yep, let's do the meditation. So all hearts and minds, even if they're not clear, everybody just relax. You can close your eyes, and we are going to do a meditation by one of my teachers, Glenn Mendoza, who's a pranic healer. And yeah, this is going to create some healing, some good energy for us. And I will be sending some pranic healing in the background. So yep, everybody just take a deep breath, and we're starting.
Purification by the living waterfalls. Let us invoke and do the purification of the living waterfalls meditation. To Divine God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, you are all loving. We invoke for your mercy, healing, and divine protection. Thank you for your blessings. Look around you and take the natural beauty of the serene surroundings of a lake. It is unusual as it is filled with violet, sparkling, and living water. Look at the moonlight, gentle, golden moonbeams shining through the leaves and trees. Listen to the rustling of the trees and the sound of the birds. And feel the soft breeze as it cools your skin, and smell the fragrance of the flowers. There is a beautiful medium-sized waterfalls on your right side. And listen to the relaxing sounds of the waterfalls. Note how it suits your mind, and feel the cool breeze on your face and body. Take a few slow, deep breaths and feel yourself renewed and refreshed. Free your mind of all unnecessary thoughts. And you could see the path of the waterfalls cascading down the mountainside. This waterfall is unusual. It has violet living water, sparkling, filled with light and filled with life. It's divine living water. Now you enter into the waterfalls. No bathing suit, no clothing, no problem. You feel the violet water flowing down from the top of your head down to your neck, across your shoulders, down to your arms and hands, legs and feet, and into the earth. You're experiencing the violet living water washing away all the tension, all the negative thoughts, negative emotions from your physical body, from your emotional body, and from your mental body. This violet water is unusual. It's transparent, sparkling, and remarkably, it cleanses your organs. Feel your brain being cleansed and energized. The right brain, the left brain, the front, the middle, the whole brain. Cleansed and energized with this violet living water. Feel your right lung, right upper lung, right middle lung, and right lower lung. The left upper lung and the left lower lung, and the heart being cleansed and energized. They are strong, they are healthy. Your lungs and heart are filled with light and filled with life. And feel the violet sparkling water flowing down and cleansing your abdominal organs. Your liver, stomach, small and large intestines, they're being cleansed and energized. They are healthy. They are strong. Feel the violet sparkling living water flowing down your reproductive organs. They are filled with light and full of life. They are healthy. They are strong. Feel the violet living waterfalls energizing every muscle, every bone, every tendon, every joint, and every tissue, soaking in this beautiful, brilliant, divine light, divine water. Feel them energized with this beautiful color. They are bright. They are filled with light and full of life. You feel fresh and invigorated. And you step out of the waterfalls and sit down on the ground. Let us journey our minds. Let us go in a journey in our minds as we invoke again to the Supreme God, Eternal Mother, Eternal Father. We thank you for your blessings, your guidance, your help, and divine protection. And visualize a brilliant white light like a lightning entering your crown. Imagine this brilliant white light spreading throughout your whole body, your brain, your throat, your lungs, heart, liver, stomach, intestines, kidneys, reproductive organs, and all the muscles and bones. You're filled with light and full of life. Now feel the water flowing down through your whole body, releasing all worries, any disturbing emotions, any negative thoughts that you're thinking and feeling. Now focus on the positive and the good. When you focus on the positive, you get more positive experiences in your life. Verbally say, every cell in my body and every cell in my blood is filled with light and full of life. I am healthy. I am very happy. I am a child of God. I accept all these blessings with gratitude, with respect, and with love. Breathe in deeply. Now take a deep breath. Allow good feelings to fill your heart and mind. Peacefulness and calm are around you. Let us all do a closing invocation to the Supreme God, to the Eternal Mother, Eternal Father, and to all the great ones, to all the beings of love and light, to my spiritual teacher, and to all spiritual teachers, healing angels, healing ministers, and invisible helpers. We thank you for your blessings. We thank you all in full faith. And gently open your eyes with a big, big smile. You've just experienced the purification by the living waterfalls.
Everybody just take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Another deep breath in. Sigh it out nice and big. One more breath like that. Inhale. Sigh it out. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all so much. Yep, get the stretch on, Jacqueline. Stretch it out. So before we go, and that was in a few more minutes, we are going to, of course, complete with our oath of manifestation. So what I had us was to have our I am meditation. And we're going to say the I am meditation. So you can just repeat after me, even if it's silently. So you can close your eyes or not, and we're just going to, you can just verbalize it after me, or you can, have it in your mind and say it silently. So the I am meditation, it's so just repeat after me. I am that I am. I am not the body. I am not the emotion. I am not the thought. I am not the mind. The mind is just an instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am connected and one with my higher self. I am that I am. I am connected with God. I am a child of God. I am one with God. I am one with all. This is the truth, regardless of the capacity of the brain to experience the truth. I am that I am. Take a deep breath in. I feel like all this energy like bouncing off my hands. Okay, because we are the great I am. So remember that throughout your day, whatever it is that you're going through, who you're going through, what you're doing, you are the great I am. I am that I am. You are that I am. We're going to end with our oath of manifestation. Everybody who said what you're creating, with what you're releasing, what you're renewing, what you're reinventing, I want you to actually, and you have your dates there, that you actually just go ahead and have that just like ready, like that you have that written out for yourself. So now as we bounce out to our oath of manifestation, we're actually manifesting that. So you have that, bring that high energy there, like not of what you don't want, you're always putting in a space what we are creating, right? So we just had a live demonstration of that, and we will continue to, but you want to always come from a space of what you're creating, like because the opposite is putting out in the universe. It's like praying for what you don't want. It's not like, hey, dear universe, dear God, like I don't want to get hit by a car. I don't want to. You're bringing what you do and what you are creating, right, into the space. So that's what we're doing. So bringing that energy there. So we are going to bring up our oath of manifestation, and then we're going to bounce to the oath of manifestation before John bring it up. And those are in Facebook. You can do it with us as well. I normally say grab your wallet. Mine happened to be on the door. If you don't have your wallet, you can pretend, right? You can pretend, because I don't want y'all to go run downstairs, go find your purse. Oh, I don't know. Great. Pretend that you have it in your hand, right? So with our oath of manifestation, you have your wallet, or even if you don't, you pretend that you feel it in your hand, even if it's money, right? So we're bouncing. So also with the bounce, what we're bouncing is, this is your root chakra, right? So it's our basic chakra, which is also called your root chakra. So that is connected to your finances. And I think they knew that when they said shake your money maker. Maybe the person who made that song was like, they need to shake up that root chakra. So we're going to bounce out to it, and we're going to say it, and they're going to bring it up on the screen, and we're going to do that together. All right. So let's go. Here we go. So our oath of manifestation. So we can say it together. You can say it whatever way you're going to say it. So here we go. So first we're going to bounce. You have your wallet in your hand, or your money. So here we go. You bend the knees. So it's bending the knees, and you get in the bounce with that basic chakra. So stand up. You can stand up. If you're sitting down, bounce it out. So here we go. Yep. Stand on up, stand on up, stand on up. Bend those knees, basic chakra going. So here we are. Let's start. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways, from unexpected places and unexpected people in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I'm so prosperous, I need never worry again. I'm grateful for all that I already have, and I'm grateful for all that I'm ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll. So everybody shake it up, shake it out. Woo! Shake, shake, shake. So we want to disconnect. So we disconnect like this. It's not that we don't want the money, but we're disconnected, that we're just not like bound, we're not zombies to what's in our wallets, right? So we're shaking that up. So here we go, everybody. Inhale your palms up. Inhale up, lean back. Oh yeah, lean forward. Beautiful, slowly come on up. Shoulders slide down the back. Beautiful, bring your palms together, bring them right in front of your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Bow to yourself. And thank yourself for showing up. Thank your mind for working. Thank your body parts for working, even if they don't work the same way that they used to. Thank them anyway. Okay, thank them, thank them, thank them. And when you hear me say namaste, that means that the divinity in me salutes and honors the divinity in you. Namaste. Beautiful. And before we all just end right now, everybody just shake it up. I always tap, so everybody can tap, lean forward, tap, rub your kidneys, tell your kidneys thank you, pat your buttocks, open the legs nice and wide, capital A, pat all the way down. Down, 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 come up your inner legs, inner thighs, pat the belly, pat the chest, open up the mouth, left arm all the way out, pat, 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 pat. Flip the palm, come up the arm, pat, 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 pat. Opposite arm out, all the way down. Flip the palm. Great, come to your face. Get the crown of your head, the back of your head. Take your 2 fingers on each side of your eyes. Tap, and then underneath. Awesome. Your upper lip. This is for your brain. And your chin. That's also for your brain. Awesome. All right, everyone. Yay, you can come to your seat and just get the quick information before you log off about the offer so you can get your free gift. We can see who's the winner.
Here you go, Stacy. You can take us through the special offer and then I will give you the winner.
Yeah, so one Zoom participant will receive a complimentary session of pranic healing, lifestyle coaching, or yoga. So so a Zoom participant, my favorite number is 5. So whoever number 5 is, that's who will be the winner for that. And the first person on Facebook, I didn't forget about Facebook fam. Whoever's on Facebook, the first person to email me at Yogisha Stacy. I don't have an E in my name, okay? YOGISHASTACY, yogishastacy@gmail.com. The first person, then you're the winner. You will receive a complimentary session. You get to choose which one, if it's coaching, pranic healing, or yoga. And winners who have, you have 1 week to redeem your prize. Like some people, like it's not like you like, oh, next year you contact me. You got 1 week to redeem your prize. And previous winners who have not claimed their prize before, they will not qualify. Like if you won and you just like won before and then you just didn't, you can move, brother, it's okay. And if you won before and then you didn't redeem. So then that means that you will not be able to, because you didn't redeem from last time. So yeah. And you want to see what that is energetically. So sometimes we win things and then we don't even take. So it's kind of telling the universe, hey, I declare it and I want it. And then you don't follow up with it. So it's like, how much do you really want what you ask the universe for? So my contact information is all here. My phone number is 347-946-1850. As you can see, Yogisha on Facebook. Instagram is at Yogisha1, YOGISHA number 1. And my email address is there. The flowcode.com, hopefully it's in the link, in the chat, so you all can just click on it. Because if it's in the link, they can actually click on it now and they'll open the screen for them so they don't have to type it in later. I believe it may be in the chat. Okay. Noni said, did I win? I don't know, Noni. I'm not the counter. John Cole will tell us who the magical number 5 is.
The winner is Thea. Thea.
Share with you number 5.
It's my lovely sister guest. Look at that. Yay, she's the winner. You see how that works, sister? Look at that. You are the winner. You get to choose a pranic healing session, yoga, or coaching session. That's so good. Congratulations. And then next.
Okay. Here we go. Did we mention? I might have missed it. You're going so fast. Did I mention the winner for Zoom Space?
I thought you just said Fia. That's what Kenyofu just said. So yes, we mentioned it. Okay. Awesome. So love offerings and donations. Zelle QuickPay to Soul Leadership Development at Gmail. Cash App is $ Spirit of a Woman. You can click on the link now. If it's inside of the link, you can just click on it and go give to Cash App. So my code is hashtag 418SM. The SM stands for Simply Marvelous and Stacy McLean. So that's the Cash App. And money, we have an acronym here at Wake Up Everybody. It's my own natural energy yield. So whatever you want to give, if you say, Stacy, I'm this funds come running kind of low, I got $2, send $2. If you like, Stacy, you know, I really got blessed, girl. I just hit the lotto. I just got that check in. I'm going to send you 200. Send it. Send it to me. I receive. So it's a love offering. Whatever you want to give, it just creates space for you to receive. So I receive it. Thank you. And then we have who's coming up next. So who we have coming up next, you can join us on Wednesday. I'm going to move this out the way so I can actually see brother here. So Wednesday, September 22nd, the Psychology of Practice, Part 1, What is Practice? So facilitated by my sister, Ash Straw, and Mike Greenberg. So that's going to be happening tomorrow. And then my brother, Kadeem, who's also a healer, energy work, awesome sauce. This is my brother for years and years, okay? Over 20 years, I know Kadeem. Join us Thursday, September 23rd for energetic protection and self-defense, facilitated by Kadeem Alston Roman. And John, I know I told you to take it from here, but I'm just excited. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too, okay?
Okay.
So the Woo Nation welcomes all new members, a community where we come to learn, elevate, and ascend. So welcome. I'm so excited for all the new people who came on today. And we always invite you to come back, right? So if you were blessed today, or you're just like, wow, this was actually good, just come in. Just come in. It's like coming to your friend's house, right? That's what we're like. We're like, oh, you know, we're going to go to the community center. This is the community center. We're going to get, you know, we bring our own snacks and then we just shoot the breeze and we get some good transformation tips along the way. And we get to share that with other people. So why wouldn't you want to come, right? Like, why wouldn't you want to be here? So come back.
Are you taking the schedule?
Sure, Wake Up Everybody's schedule. Zoom Live workshops are going to be for Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Those are our longer days. And Monday and Wednesdays are our shorter days from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. So Zoom Live workshops, you can come in the Zoom space like you are today. And we're, of course, streaming live on Facebook, where some people are in our Facebook. So you can always come in. I like to call Facebook, I call it sometimes that I'm on the porch and now I'm in the living room when I come into Zoom. And if you want to get Woo Alert, you can text Woo Nation to 74121 and it'll alert you in the morning. Like it'll pop up and be like, hey, come on today. So even if you're like, oh, I forget, I'm not good with that. We have alerts come straight to your phone. Boom, click it, you're in a space. Can't beat that. And we have our Woo swag. So order your Woo Nation swag today, right? I just took everything over, John. So Woo Swag Nation. So we have masks, we have water bottles, t-shirts, sweatshirts. You know, the fall is coming back. Get your sweatshirt. We have mugs where you can sip your tea when you're up here with us, or even at your desk when people are like, what's Woo Nation? You can explain and tell them all about us. So get your Woo swag, shop at bit.ly/Woo swag, W-U-E swag. All right, it's our acronym for Wake Up Everybody, W-U-E. So thank you. Stay in touch. You can stay in touch all these ways. You can screenshot this so that you can have it for yourself. Register at bit.ly. Is that / or backslash? That's a backslash, right? / Wake Up Movement, Facebook, bit.ly /Woo Community. So it's different there. And then Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. Then YouTube, bit.ly /Woo on YouTube. Email info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Yes, there we go.
Thank you so much, Stacey. I'll introduce your love shower. You did a great job. And I thank the community for their presence and being with us this morning. Now is the time that we go on the gallery view and bless Stacy, shower her with love. Thank you so much, family.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Stacy.
for this great
Wonderful.
exercise.
Thank you.
Amazing,
Love
amazing,
and
amazing,
appreciate you. Always
amazing.
a blessing
Your
to have
energy
you.
Everyone,
is
Hold up
so
here. I needed some
move
transparent,
more
forward.
sheets.
so vibrant.
Let's move forward,
Thank you,
everybody.
thank you, thank you.
Don't
Thank
quit.
you,
Y'all have a
Q.
blessed day.
Have a
I love
wonderful
Thank
y'all.
day.
you, thank you,
Mwah.
thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Love
Mwah.
you. Thank you.
Hey, thank
Thank you,
you, Z.
Stacy.
Thank you, everyone that showed up. Love y'all.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Hey,
Come back,
love you.
newbies. Come on back.
What's up,
Let's
John?
move forward,
Thank
everybody.
you,
And y'all
Stacy.
have a blessed day.
What's
Thank
up,
you, Queen
Thank
John?
you, thank
Stacy.
you.
Mwah.
Thank
Love
you,
y'all. Thank
Stacy.
you for the
You're
love.
just sweet,
Hey,
girl.
family.
Love you.
Hey, family.
Wonderful,
Love you,
Stacy.
Stacy.
What's up, family?
It was a wonderful session. Truly a
Thank
blessing.
you.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank you,
you.
thank you.
Thank y'all
God
so
bless
much.
you.
Yeah, you're
God
welcome.
bless
Love
you.
y'all.